everyone, welcome to the class. So in this session I'm going to discuss about inequalities and modulus. Alright, let's begin. So before I start with the session, let me just tell you a bit about myself. My name is Aishwarya and I have done my masters in maths from University of Delhi. Prior to that, I did my graduation in mathematics from Miranda House, University of Delhi. I have more than 4 years of training experience and I have trained for various exams like CAT, GRE and GMAT earlier. Okay, now let me just tell you what are the benefits of the Plus and Iconic subscriptions. So if you go for the Plus subscription, you will have access to the classes from India's top educators. All the classes are live and interactive. You can get your doubts clarified within the class itself. Okay, you can get you will be given the notes of each and every lecture that you attend on the platform. You will have access to the live test and quizzes that happen on the platform on regular basis, right? So along with this, we have one more kind of subscription, which is the Iconic subscription. Okay, so in the Iconic subscription, you will have access to all the benefits of the Plus subscription. Along with that, you will have some more benefits. For example, you will get personal attention from your educator. OMET's preparation is also covered. You will get expert guidelines about your any MBA related query regarding your GDPI and everything. So you will get complete guidance about all these things. Now, in the Iconic subscription, you will also be given the test analysis of the mock test that you get on the platform, that you give on the platform. All right. Now, these are the pricing of our CAT Plus subscription. So, for the 12 months, the price is 17,500 and for 24 months, the price is 21,000. So, over this fees, you can get 10% off if you use the code AAISH10. Okay, now this is the price of our Iconic subscription. For 12 months, this is 30,000 and for 24 months, this is 41,000. Here also you can get 10% off if you use the code AAISH10. Alright. Now these are the students from our Iconic subscription batch. They all have more than 99 percentile in CAT 2020. So you guys can also join this list of students for CAT 2021 if you go ahead with the preparation for Iconic subscriptions with us. Okay, now this is the information about the batches that are going to start recently. So we are going to start two batches from 1st of April and one batch from 3rd of April. So you still have opportunity to join these batches and start your prep with us. Okay. Now this is the weekly scholarship test that we conduct. For this week, this is going to be held on Sunday, okay, at 12 p.m. Okay, so please make sure that you give this test, and if you get a good score, you can win good scholarship also. To unlock the test, you can use my code AAISH10. Okay, let's begin. Now see, in quantitative aptitude section, in general mathematics, we use a lot of equations. Equations means some terms would be there on the left hand side and some terms would be there on the right hand side, and they are joined by the equal to sign. So this is an equation. Okay, now if I replace this equal to sign by some other sign like greater than or less than, or greater than or equal to, or less than and equal to, then this becomes an inequality. Okay. Now the way to solve an inequality is somewhat same as that of an equation. Okay, you will have to solve the inequality in the similar manner, but there are certain pointers that you need to keep in mind while solving an inequality. Okay. Yes. Am I perfectly audible to all of you? Can you please type a hi in the chat box so that I can know that who all are there in the class? Yes. Hi Arav. Welcome to the class. All right. So let us continue discussing about inequalities. Okay. So we have these symbols greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, and less than, equal to. Okay. Now one important point that we need to keep in mind is that whenever we multiply by, when an inequality is multiplied by any negative number multiplied by a negative number, the sign is flipped. Okay, the inequality, the sign in the middle, okay, so the inequality sign is reversed. Okay, why? Because see, if I take, let me just write down one inequality. So I can write that 4 is greater than 2. This is true. Now if I multiply this by minus 1, okay, so multiplying by minus 1, I will get minus 4 is greater than minus 2. But this equation becomes wrong, right? So whenever you are multiplying any inequality by a negative number, we have to flip the sign. We have to reverse the sign. So the correct inequality would be minus 4 is less than minus 2. Alright, I hope this is clear. Rest, this is the one point that you need to keep in mind. Rest, everything is okay, similar to that of an equation. So for example, I have this inequality 2x minus 5 is greater than 13. Okay, let us solve for the values of x. So if I simplify this, I will get that value of 2x is, again this will be 13 plus 5, this will be 2x is greater than 18 and x is greater than 9. Okay, now the difference in the solution of equation and inequality is that when you solve an equation, you get a finite set of values or just a single value, a unique value. But when you solve an inequality, you get a range for x. Okay, so this is one of the differences between an inequalities and equation. Okay, I hope the definition of inequality is clear to everyone here. Okay, all right. Now let us discuss some of the important results related to inequalities. So square of a real number is non-negative. Means if you take a real number x, then x square is always greater than and equal to 0. Okay, here equality is their equation, means when this value x square is equal to 0 only when x is 0. Okay, so when the value of x is 0, x square would be equal to 0. Okay, now is it true that, let me just take one inequality, that x square is greater than x? Is this inequality true for all the real numbers? Just think and answer. Yes, is this inequality true for all the real values of x? Yes. Yes, your answer is correct. This inequality is not true for all the real values of x. Suppose if I take x as 0.5, then the value of x square is 0.25. So here x square is less than x. Okay. So now can you tell me for which values of x is this inequality true? For which values of x is x square greater than x? Yes, hi Asim, welcome to the class. So this inequality is not true for all the real values, okay? Because I just took an example. I hope this is clear to you. Alright, so this inequality is true. So I can write that x square is greater than x is true for values of x from, okay, all the values of x when x belongs to the set of real numbers minus 0, 1. Okay. Yes, if x is negative, then x square has to be greater than x. Yes, definitely. If x is negative, then x square will always be a positive quantity. Hence, this will be greater than x. But when x lies between 0 and 1, means if it is any decimal value between 0 and 1, then the square of x will always be less than x. Okay. Alright, I hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next result we have. So we have that arithmetic mean of two numbers is always greater than the geometric mean. So if I take two numbers a and b, okay, then their arithmetic mean means their average. So what is the average of two numbers a plus b by 2? Then this is greater than geometric mean. Now geometric mean means under root AB. So this inequality is true always. Alright. I hope these two results are clear to all here. Yes. Asim, Arav, is this clear? Okay. Alright, let's continue further. So next we have one more result. This result says that for any positive number x greater than or equal to 1, this inequality is true. That is, for any positive number of x that is greater than or equal to 1, we have 2 is less than 1 plus 1 by x raised to the power x is less than 2.8. Okay, so we'll be using this in question. This inequality is something that you need to note. Please take a note of this inequality. This will be very helpful while solving a few questions. Okay, we'll be doing those questions today. Now, next result says that for any x greater than 0, sum of x and its reciprocal is greater than or equal to 2. Okay, so it means for any positive number x and its reciprocal means 1 by x. Okay, so this is always greater than and equal to 2. Okay, so now can you quickly tell me when will this equal to 2? When will the equality hold? In this inequality? Yes. Yes, correct. So this equation would be x plus 1 by x would be equal to 2 when the value of x is equal to 1. Similarly, here also this inequality, this term, the middle term would be equal to 2 when the value of x is 1. Alright, I hope all these results are clear. I hope you have taken note of these results. Now let us discuss what is an absolute value. So absolute value of any number is the distance of a number from 0. Distance of number from 0. Okay, so like if I have this number line with 0 here, this is minus infinity and this is infinity. So if I have number 4 here, the distance of 4 from 0 is 4 units. Similarly, if I have minus 5 here somewhere, okay, then distance of minus 5 from 0 is 5 units. So that is why, since this quantity represents the distance, this is a positive quantity. Okay, so this is denoted by the modulus symbol. We can also call this as mod, and this is represented by mod of x. Alright, so absolute value of x is mod of x. It is the distance of a number from 0. Now this value is always greater than or equal to 0. The value of mod x is equal to 0. It means that x is equal to 0. Alright, I hope the definition of absolute value is clear. Now, one important definition that we need to know is that, suppose if there is a modulus given, modulus of x, mod x is given, then this means that this value will take up the value of x if x is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, and this value would be equal to minus x if the value of x is less than 0. Okay, because anything that you give in this function, this absolute value function, anything any value you give to x, it will always come out to be positive. So that is why we have to separate it in two ways, that when x is positive, this will remain positive, and when x is negative, this will remain positive. Okay, I hope this definition is clear. Yes, please give me a thumbs up or say a yes or okay in the chat box if this definition is clear. Okay, all right. Let's discuss about another result, which is triangle inequality. So this is one of the important results, very helpful while solving a few questions. Okay, so if I have two real numbers, if x and y are two real numbers, then we have modulus of x plus y is less than equal to mod of x plus mod of y. Okay, so this is the triangle inequality. Okay, now this is one result. Other result is that we have already discussed that when mod of x is 0, this means that the value of x is equal to 0. Okay, another result you need to know is that modulus of x into y can be written as mod of x into mod of y. Similarly, there is a result for division. Mod of x by y is equal to mod of x upon mod of y. Alright, I hope all these results are clear. Now one more result. Okay, so if it is given that if you have to find the modulus of any square of any modulus, so then this would be equal to x square. As x square is always positive for any real numbers, similarly mod x square is also positive for any real numbers. So you can replace this by x square. It will be one and the same thing. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now let's move on to some questions. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an inequality and you have to find the values for x for which that inequality is satisfied. So the inequality is 13x minus 19 is less than equal to 4x plus 70. Okay, this is the inequality. Please find the set of values of x. Okay, please solve and tell me the answer. No. Yes. So Asim, your question is, see, if both signs are positive, means if both the signs of x and y are positive, then this inequality will hold. But all these inequalities are for all the real numbers. So whether x and y are positive numbers or if they are negative numbers, all these inequalities will be true. Okay. All right. Now please solve this question. Yes, any answer yet? Okay, let us try to solve this together. So we have 13x minus 19 is less than 4x plus 70. Okay, so let us bring all the terms involving x on one side and constants on the other side. Okay, let's see. So we have 13x minus 4x is less than or equal to 70 plus 19. Now this can further be written as 9x is less than or equal to 89. Okay, so from here I can write that x is less than or equal to 89 by 9. Okay, so these are the set of values for which this inequality is true. Okay, if you want to write it in the interval form, we can write this as x belongs to minus infinity to 89 by 9. 89 by 9 is inclusive. Okay, is this question clear? Yes, Arab, you're getting some other answer. Please check if your calculation is right. And if there is any doubt, I can repeat this again. Clear. Okay, alright, let's continue with another question. So here I just have one inequality. Now let us try to solve two inequalities simultaneously. Okay, so how we solve them is that solve both the inequalities separately. Then the correct answer is the intersection of both the sets. Okay, let's see. So we have this inequality, let us take as 10x plus 7 is greater than 2x plus 39. This is one. Other inequality is 9x minus 14 is greater than 11x minus 28. Okay, please try to solve them. Yes, see, it is one and the same thing. Okay, so you are saying we can transpose all the RHS values to left hand side and mark the right hand side as 0. That is also a correct way of solving this. You will get the same answer. Or what you can do is that you can put all the terms involving variables on one side and constant terms on other side. Both are one and the same thing. Alright, I hope I have clarified your doubt. Okay, now please solve this question. Okay. Alright. Okay, let us try to solve the first inequality now. So from here I'll bring the variables on one side of the equation. This will be 10x minus 2x is greater than 39 minus 7. So this will be equal to 8x is greater than 39 minus 7 is 32. So I have x is greater than 32 by 8. So therefore x is greater than 4. Okay, this is the first inequality. Yes, so Asim, your answer is correct. Please solve the second inequality and tell me what would be the answer. Yes, Arav, I need answer from you as well. Okay, so let us solve this inequality also. So I'll bring the terms on the left hand side. Okay, so I can write this as 11x minus 28 is less than 9x minus 14. So this can be written as 11x minus 9x is less than minus 14 plus 28. Alright, now this will give me 2x is less than 14. Therefore, x is less than 14 by 2. Hence, x is less than 7. Okay. So from here, I got the value. So now I can represent this on a number line. So suppose if this is my number line with minus infinity to infinity, 0 is somewhere here in between. Now, according to this, the values of x are greater than 4. And let us take 7 here. Okay. Alright, so there are certain set of values which are greater than 4, and then again the other set is x is less than 7. So this value. So we will pick up the values which are common. So the common region is 4 to 7. Okay, and 4 and 7 are inclusive or not? Will I include 4 and 7? So therefore the correct answer to this question would be 4 and all the values of x lie between 4 and 7. Okay. I hope this question is clear. Yes, please let me know if this question is clear so that I can proceed. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So now see, there is one concept. So if A is greater than B, all right, let us begin by some other way. So suppose if I have the ratio A and B, for two numbers A and B, I have this ratio. If the value of A upon B is greater than 1, it means that A is greater than B. Similarly, if the value of A by B is less than 1, this means that A is less than B. And if the value of A upon B is equal to 1, this means that A is equal to B. Right? We know this. This is quite basic. Now, when it is given that you have to find the greatest of two numbers, okay, the greater number, the smaller number, then you can make use of this. Okay, just find the ratio of two numbers and then according to this you can get the answer. Okay, so let's see. So suppose if I have two numbers here. First number is 50 raised to the power 51 and other number is 51 raised to the power 50. Okay, so these are the two numbers. Find the greater number among these two. Between these two, find the greater number. Okay, so a small hint I have already given you that you have to use the ratio method here. Okay, please try to solve this question. Yes. Should I discuss this question now? Okay. Alright. Yes. Second one is greater. You mean to say this one is greater? Okay. Let's see. So what I'll do is that I will take one number as x, other number as y. So let us take this number as x and this number as y. Okay, so now I'm going to find the ratio of y by x. Okay, so the ratio is 51 raised to the power 50 upon 50 raised to the power 51. Okay, so now in order to make the exponent same, I can write this as 51 raised to the power 50 upon 50 raised to the power 50 into 50. Okay, now I can write this as 51 by 50 into, raised to the power of 50 into 1 upon 50. Alright, I hope everything is clear till this step. Now what I can do is that I can simplify the numbers inside the bracket. So I can write this as 1 plus 1 upon 50 is raised to the power of 50 into 1 by 50. Okay, so we have this. Now if you recall, in the beginning of the class we discussed about a few results. Okay, so we have already discussed about this result and now I'm going to use this result. So according to this result, the value of 1 plus 1 by x raised to the power x always lies between 2 and 2 and 2.8. Okay, so I'm going to apply this result here in this question. Okay, so let me just write the result that 2 is always less than 1 plus 1 upon x raised to the power x is less than 2.8. Okay, so let us apply this. If you compare this to this, I have the value of x is 50. Okay, so it is given when x is equal to 50 here. Okay, let us simplify this. So I will have this value. Okay, so hence the value of y by x will lie between, so the value of y by x right now here it is equal to 1 plus 1 by x raised to the power 50 into 1 by 50. So this value is going to lie between 2.8 into 50 and 2.8 into 2 into 50. Alright, so please make use of this inequality and tell me now which would be the correct answer. Please make use of this inequality. Okay, so I can simplify this further. I can write this as, so 2 by 50 will be 1 by 25. 1 by 25 means 0.04. Okay, this and y by x. Then this is 2.8 by 50. So if I solve this, I will get 0.056. Okay, hence the value of, hence we get that y by x is less than 1. It means the value of y is less than x. And what was y? We took this number as y. Means this number is greater. Okay, so the greater number is the first number, 50 raised to the power 51. Okay, I hope this question is clear. Yes. Please say a yes or okay in the chat box if this question is clear to you. Okay, great. Um, let's move on to the next question now. Okay, so let us take an inequality and solve it. So now till now we discussed how to solve a linear inequality, how to solve simultaneously when two or more inequalities are given simultaneously, we solve them and find the intersection of their common range. Okay, and then the common range is the answer. Now let us solve this. So it is given that x square plus 5x plus 6 upon 2x square minus 5x minus 3 is greater than 0. Okay, now this is the inequality we have to solve for x. We have to find the values for x. Now see, the way to approach such type of questions is solve the numerator first. Okay, get the values of x for the numerator, then you can get the values of x for the denominator, then you find the intersection of the values. Okay, same approach. Okay, but now here this is a quadratic term, quadratic polynomial is there, so please try middle term splitting, factorize this polynomial, then you try to solve this question. All right, please start. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to solve this question. Okay, please start. Yes, any answers yet? Yes, Araf, Asim, have you got the answer? Okay, all right, let us discuss this question now. So we have two polynomials given. Let us see. So in the numerator, we have x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, so let us factorize this polynomial. So I can write this as x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. Then x can be taken common. Then 3x plus 2. So this can be factorized as x plus 2 into x plus 3. Okay. Alright, we have one more answer. Let's see. So other polynomial is 2x square minus 5x minus 3. Let us factorize this polynomial also. So here we can write this as, sorry, so we can write this as 2x square minus 6x plus x minus 3. So 2x can be taken common. I'll get x minus 3 plus 1 x minus 3. So I will have x minus 3 into 2x plus 1. Okay, let's see. So now I can write this inequality in the form x plus 2 into x plus 3 upon x minus 3 into 2x plus 1 is greater than 0. Okay, so now I will solve for these inequalities separately. Okay, yes. So what is the answer? 3 to infinity. Okay. Alright, so now we can find the values for x for the numerator, then we'll find the values of x for the denominator, and then the common range would be the answer. Alright, I hope this question is clear to you now. Let's see another question. So if we have this inequality, mod of 3x plus 17 is greater than minus 12. Solve for x. Okay, so there is some doubt in the previous question. Let's see. Okay. Let me just come back to this question. We can do this question again. So we have simplified this question in this manner. Now see, this inequality is greater than 0. Okay, now this is only possible when numerator and denominator are both positive, and this could happen when numerator and denominator are both negative. Yes, is this point clear? If numerator and denominator both are positive and numerator and denominator both are negative, then only this inequality would be greater than 0. Right? So let us consider the fact when the numerator, that is x plus 2 into x plus 3, is greater than 0. Okay. Now please find the values of x for which this is greater than 0. Okay. Alright, let's see the next question. I'll come back to this question. This question would be quite lengthy because I have to consider two cases. Alright, I'll come back to this question later. Let's solve for this question. So this is the question. Please try to answer it. Yes. Yes, x is equal to 1 for this one. Now see, the left hand side is always positive. Why? Because this is under the modulus. This is inside the modulus. So left hand side of this inequality is always positive. And right hand side is negative. It is a constant minus 2. So this is negative. And positive number will always be greater than negative number no matter what value you take for x. Therefore, x, this inequality is true for all real numbers. Okay. So the correct answer would be all real numbers. Okay. Yes. I hope this question is clear. Okay. Alright, so let us take one more inequality this way. So the inequality is modulus of 3x plus 17 is less than minus 12. Now this is the inequality. Please solve for x. Yes, this you can tell me in just 10 seconds. Yes, Asim, Arav, Kushal, what is the answer? Yes, correct. No solution because the left hand side is the positive value and right hand side is the negative value, and the positive value can never be less than negative value no matter what value you take for x. So therefore there is no solution for x. Alright, yes, both the answers are correct. Let us see. Now we have a function h of x is equal to 27 minus x minus 2, modulus of x minus 2. Yes, Arav, your answer is also right. Now, this is the function. You don't have to solve for x, you have to find the maximum value of hx. Find the maximum value of the function hx when hx is equal to 27 minus mod of x minus 2. Alright, so this question can also be solved within 30 seconds. Okay, so think about it and tell me the answer. Yes, 27 is the right answer. Why? Because see, we have to find the maximum value of this function hx. So hx will be maximum. Hx will be maximum when the value of mod of x minus 2 is minimum. Right? And what is the minimum value of an absolute value function? Since this is always positive and this is always greater than and equal to 0, it means that this mod of x minus 2, the lowest value of mod x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so when mod of x minus 2 is equal to 0, the value of the function hx would be equal to 27. So therefore the highest value is 27. Alright, I hope this question is clear. Yes, Arav, your answer was right. Alright, is this question clear to everyone? Yes, Asim and Kushal, is this question clear? Alright, let's continue. Now, there would be some questions in CAT where it is given that sum of two positive quantities is a constant, okay, and you have to find the maximum value for their product, or if the product of two positive quantities is given as some constant number, you have to find the minimum value for their sum. So often these two results are useful in between the question also. Okay, so suppose if it is given that there are two numbers x and y, their product is some constant, okay, then you have to find the minimum of x plus y. Okay, so this x plus y, the sum of the two numbers x and y is minimum when x is equal to y, okay, when their product is a constant number. Okay, similarly when you have two positive numbers x and y such that their sum is given to be some constant k, then the maximum value for their product is when x is equal to y. Alright, so I hope these two results are clear, that if sum of two positive quantities is given, their product is maximum when they are equal. If the product of two quantities is given, then their sum is minimum when they are equal. Alright, so for example, if there are two numbers a and b, and it is given that sum of a and b is equal to 5. Okay, then find the maximum value of AB. Okay, so can you do this? Can you tell me what would be the maximum value of AB? Okay, let's see. So the maximum occurs when A is equal to B. So A is equal to B means 2A is equal to 5. Hence the value of A is equal to 5 by 2. Okay, which is the value of B also. So the maximum value of AB would be equal to 5 by 2 into 5 by 2. Hence the maximum value would be 25 by 4. Alright. Yes. Is this question clear? Yes, Sashank, you can ask. If you have any doubt related to this, please ask. Okay. Alright. Yes, Sashank, if you have any doubt, you can type in the chat box, then I'll discuss that doubt. Alright, let's continue. Okay, now this was the result when sum and product were constants. Okay, but if you have a question like this, let us discuss a question related to this. So suppose it is given that there is an equation that 2x plus 5y is equal to 3. Okay, let us take this as 30. 2x plus 5y is equals to 30. Find the maximum value of x square into y cube. Okay, so you have to find the maximum value of x square into y cube. Now till now we discussed about the result when we had to calculate the maximum value for the product. Now the parts of the two numbers is not equal to 1. Here the parts are 2 and 3. Alright, please try to solve this question and tell me what would be the answer. Okay, since this is the first question, let us do it together. In the next question, I'll give you to solve. Okay, so we have 2x plus 5y is equal to 30. Find the maximum value of x square into y cube. Okay, so since we have to find this, so in such cases, the maximum value occurs when these two numbers are equal. So therefore, the maximum value will occur when x by 2 will be equal to y by 5. sorry, this will be equal to 3. Okay, so basically you will have to take x and y and divide x and y with their exponents, that is 2 and 3 here, and equate them. Okay, so now please try to solve this question. This was a hint to solve this question. So maximum value will occur at x is equals to 2, x by 2 equal to y by 3. Okay, please try to solve this. Yes, Asim, I didn't understand your question. Can you please elaborate? Acha, that question, sorry. Yes, I'll discuss that question. Let me just, let us do a few more questions, and then in the end, we'll solve that question, because that will take up a lot of time. Okay, we'll solve that definitely. Okay, so the maximum value occurs when x by 2 is equal to y by 3. Okay, so let us do this. So from here I get that x is equal to 2y by 3. Let us substitute this value of x in the equation given. So we have twice of 2y by 3 plus 5 into y is equal to 30. Let us simplify this. So we have 4y by 3 plus 5y is equal to 30. So from here we get that this will be 15. 19y is equal to 90. So I get the value of y as 90 by 19. Okay, so if y is this, so then x will be equal to 2 by 3 of 90 by 19. So this is 60 by 19. Okay, so the maximum value of x square into y cube is equal to 60 by 19 whole square into y cube is 90 by 19 whole cube. Alright, is this question clear? The way of finding the maximum value. Hundred and 1,000. What is 100 and 1,000? Alright, so let us solve one more question. Okay, so the question says that it is given that x into y square is equal to 216. You have to find the minimum value of 32x plus y. Okay, this is the question. Achha, first step is not clear. Okay, alright, sorry. Let's go back to this question. So we have this equation given to me that 2x plus 5y is equal to 3y. Okay, and then we have to find the maximum value of x square plus y cube. Okay, so in the previous result that we discussed, we know when x plus y is equals to k, maximum occurs at x is equals to y. So in this result I am going to add one more point. If you have a result that ax plus by is equal to k, if ax plus by is equals to k, some constant, then maximum value of x raised to the power p into y raised to the power q occurs when x by p is equal to y by q. Okay, so this is the result. Okay, so I didn't want to express this in the form of a result earlier. So you can learn this as a method. Okay, so what you need to do is that x का जो भी exponent होगा उससे आप x को divide कर दो, and y का जो exponent है उससे आप y को divide कर दो and equate both the terms. Okay, then you can solve for x and y. Alright, I hope this is clear now. Yes, Arav, is this clear? Then what I have done is that x divided by 2 and y divided by 3. Solve this. So I got x is equals to 2y by 3. Now I'll put this value in the given equation to get the values of x and y, and then substitute here. Alright? Yes. Please just take 1 minute to just comprehend this completely if you are able to understand this. Okay, great. Now let's see this question. Now in the previous question it was given, we had an equation, we had to find the maximum value. Now here we have this equation and we have to find the minimum value of 32x plus y. Alright, please try to solve this question. You have 3 minutes to solve this. Yes, Sashank, what is the doubt? Please feel free to ask any doubt related to this. $198. No, 198 is not the answer. Please check your calculations once again. Yes. Asim and Kushal, what are your answers? Okay. Please tell the answers quickly so that I can discuss then. Okay, let us discuss this one. So we have x into y square is equals to 216. Okay, we have to find the minimum value of 32x plus y. Okay, so see, I told you that the minimum will occur at x upon 1 is equal to y upon 2. So at this value, the minimum will occur. Okay, so now let us simplify this further and get the values of x and y. So I'll substitute the value of x in this equation. I will get x into y square is equal to y by 2 into y square is equal to 216. Okay, so from here we have y cube is equal to 216 into 2. Okay, so from here we can get a value of y. So what is the value of y? Yes, what will be the value of y here? Okay, see, the result says that when x raised to the power m into y raised to the power n is some constant k, then the minimum value of ax plus by occurs at ax by m when ax by m is equal to by n. So here the value of a is 32, the value of b is 1. M is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. So this will be equal to, oh sorry, 32 is also here. So 32x is equal to y by 2. So from here I get the value of y as 64x. So let us substitute the value of y here. Okay, let me just redo this. Okay, so I can write this as x into y square can be written as x into 64 into x whole square. So this is equal to 64 square into x cube and this value is equal to 216. Okay, so please simplify this and tell me what would be the value of, what will be the value of x. So this is 64 square. So now this is equal to 6 cube upon, now 64 square is, 64 is actually 4 cube. So I can write this as this way. Alright. So from here I got the value of x as 6 by 16. So which is equal to 3 by 8. So since the value of x is equal to 3 by 8, from here I can get the value of y also. So value of y will be equal to 64 into 3 by 8. Okay. This is given by 8 into 3, that is 24. So the value of x is 3 by 8 and the value of y is 24. Now let us find the minimum value of this expression. Therefore, the minimum value will be equal to 32 into x, that is 3 by 8 plus y. Y is 24. So this will be 12 plus 24. Hence, the correct answer to this question would be 36. So the minimum value of 32 plus x is 36. Okay. Is this question clear? This is the result that we have used. Yes. Please say a yes or give me a thumbs up in the chat box if this question is clear to you. And if there is any doubt, please feel free to ask. Yes, Shashank, what is the doubt? Please ask your doubt. Yes, Arav, is there any doubt? First question. Sorry, I didn't get your question. What are you asking? How to find x? Okay. All right. Let us discuss this thing. See, we have two results here. Okay. The first result says that when ax plus by is equal to k, then the maximum value of x raised to the power m into y raised to the power n occurs when ax by m is equal to by n. Okay, this is clear. Okay, now we are using this result to calculate. Now in the previous question we have used the second result, which is when x raised to the power m into y raised to the power n is constant, just the opposite of the previous result, then the minimum value of ax plus by occurs when ax by m is equal to by n. Okay, I hope this result is clear to you. All right, now let's see. I hope this result is clear. Now you are asking how to find the value of x. Okay, so I have that x into y square is 216, and along with this I have 32x plus y. We have to find the value of 32x plus y, the minimum value. Okay, so in this question I have the value of a is 32, the value of b is 1, the value of m is 1, and n is equal to 2. Okay, so I am I'll put the values in this. So a into x means 32x, m is 1, is equal to b into y means y upon 2. So from here I can write that value of y is equal to 64x, and this I am going to put in this equation. Alright, yes Sashank, is this clear now? Okay, alright, I hope your doubt is clear. Now let us go back to the question that we were discussing. This, okay, let me just rewrite this question. So we have got this. Okay, so till now we got that x by x plus 2 into x plus 3 upon x minus 3 into 2x plus 1 is greater than 0. Now we have to solve for x. Okay, let us do that. Okay, so see, this value will be, since it is given that this fraction is positive, this fraction can be positive when both numerator and denominator are positive, and when both numerator and denominator are negative. So I am going to take the first case when x plus 2 into x plus 3 is positive, and when x minus 3 into 2x plus 1 is also positive. Okay, is this step clear? Okay, let's continue. Now again, if the product of two values is positive, it means that both the values can be positive. or both the values can be negative. So I am going to consider both these cases here. Okay, so if x plus 2 is positive, this means that x is greater than minus 2. If x plus 3 is positive, it means that x is greater than minus 3. Now in this case, I will consider the common value, hence x is greater than minus 2. Okay, let's see the next one. Let us consider both these quantities negative. So if this is one case, sub case I can say, when x plus 2 is less than 0 and if x plus 3 is less than 0. So if x plus 2 is less than 0, this means that x is less than minus 2 and x is less than minus 3. Okay, now x is, from here we get the common value is that x is less than minus 3. Okay, so we have got these two values of x. Yes, I hope everything is clear till this step. Do you have any questions so far? Yes, if this is clear, please say a yes or give me a thumbs up in the chat box if this is clear. Clear. Okay, now let us discuss when this is also, the denominator is also positive. So again we are going to follow the same approach, plus, both are plus, and when both are negative. Okay, so if x minus 3 is greater than 0, it means that x is greater than 3. If 2x plus 1 is greater than 0, this means that x is greater than minus 1 by 2. So I'll take the common value. So the common value will be x is greater than 3, right? X is greater than 3 and x is greater than minus 1 by 2. So the common will be x is greater than 3. Now I'll consider when both the terms are negative. So when both the terms are negative means x minus 3 is less than 0 and 2x plus 1 is also less than 0. So this occurs when x is less than 3 and this occurs when x is less than minus 1 by 2. So now can you tell me what would be the common value here? So the common would be x is less than minus 1 by 2. So I have these values of x. Okay, so let me just write all these values on the number line. Let us denote this just for the ease of simplification, ease of understanding. Okay, so I have this number line. Let us denote all the numbers that are included. We have minus 2, we have minus 3, we have minus 1 by 2 and we have 3. Okay, so now here we have x greater than minus 2. Greater than minus 2 means all these values. This side, okay. Then we have x is less than minus 3, all these values, okay. Then we have x is greater than 3, these values, and x is less than minus 1 by 2, these values, okay. So now we will only consider the values of the common portions. Now what are the common portions? Please look at this carefully. I am going to highlight the common portions. This portion, and this portion, okay. So therefore the correct answer would be, the correct inequality, the values of x will be, okay, so let me just write it somewhere. Okay, I'm going to write this here then. Minus infinity to minus 3 union minus 2 to minus 1 by 2 union 3 to infinity. Okay, yes, is this clear? Now see, if such type of question comes in your CAT, alright, or in any other management exam, now after doing this factorization you can see that there is no term that is getting cancelled out. So this question will take a lot of time to get the final answer. Okay, and please mind that this is just the case 1 that I have solved when both numerator and denominators are positive. There is going to be one more case when both numerator and denominators are negative. So that case will also be solved in similar manner. Then I will take the intersection of both the cases. Okay, so if such type of question is there in CAT, I would suggest you to skip that question. And once you are done with all the questions and you have time, then you can come back to this question, because this question will easily take up three minutes at least. Okay, so not worthy of spending 3 minutes. Okay, in the 3 minutes you can solve other questions also. Okay, yes, is this question clear? Arav, Asim, Shashank, Kushal, is this question clear to everyone here? Yes, so PDF of this. Alright, so see, after the live class is over, you will get the recording of this video on the CAT for MBA channel. Okay, also you can join my Telegram group. I can share you the PDF of this lecture there. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so this is the name of my Telegram group, Unacademy _Aishwarya CAT. You can join this channel, you can join this group, and if you have any further questions from any topic of quantitative aptitude or LRDI, please feel free to ask any doubt there. Also, if you have any MBA related query, you can put it there. Okay, also, as you want the PDF of this lecture, then definitely I can share the PDF on this group. Okay, just send me a text on this group that you want the PDF and I'll share it with you. All right. Now this is the name of our YouTube channel, Unacademy CAT for MBA. You will get all the links of my classes there. Also, I post the links of my YouTube as well as special classes on this Telegram group as well. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Asim. Thank you for attending the class. Thanks to everyone who attended the class. I hope you liked it, and I hope you have got some clarity about the concepts of absolute values and modulus and inequalities. Okay, so now the steps to take the subscription are very simple. You just have to go to Google Play Store, install the Unacademy Learning app and select CAT as your goal. Okay, then you can click on get subscription. As soon as you click on get subscription, you have to choose between plus and iconic subscriptions. Okay, apply the code AAISH10 there. Okay, and make the payment and start your preparations with us. Now see, this code can be used to get 10% off the subscription. Also, you can use this code to unlock my special classes on the Unacademy platform. Okay, so if you haven't logged into Unacademy Learning app yet, please log in and use this code to unlock my special classes there. Alright, thank you. Keep practicing.